Welcome to C's Tarot. We're going to do Sagittarius Love Read February 2024. First we're going to start off with what's to come. Then we'll do what you can do to improve your chances of finding the perfect partner. And then we'll do Aries to Pisces. People you're dealing with, we'll see how they feel about you and the outcome for this month. Alright, so first we're going to start off with what's to come in the arena of love. And so the first card's going to be how you're entering or how you're coming across, what type of mood you're in heading towards love. So let's go from there. So Sagittarius, how are you feeling? Starting point is Nine of Cups. You're in a good spot. There is also strength tested, approachable, but you've got happiness and compassion. This is two cards came out. It was only supposed to be one card, but two of them came out to give us a bit more of an in-depth story on this. So it seems like you're approachable, you're fair, you're uncertain outlook, so you're not sure what's to come around the corner, which is quite exciting. You never know what's around the corner. But you've got the Nine of Cups, which is showing happiness, compassion, trust in the universe, high-minded. So you don't know what's around the corner, but you're trusting that it's going to be a good future for you. Alright, so what's to come? 3 cards. Okay. Alright. It could be, they've got the King of Rods in reverse, which could be a fire sign. And it's also followed up by the Ace of Rods, which is like willing to create energy, inspiration. It's the beginning stages of passion. So it could be something sexual coming up. But there's also a little bit of intolerance, cruelty, stubbornness, ruthlessness, opinionated. But that could just be there indicating a fire sign. So hopefully that's nothing to do with you. But we've definitely got something coming in. Got strife arising from vanity. So just be careful about your ego, because the first step for an embarrassment is ego. So there might be something coming up that's it's going to cause some embarrassment in the arena of love. So just be a bit cautious about that. Let's have a look at the star signs coming in so far. We've got lots of fire. It doesn't specify which. It just says fire, fire, and Scorpio. If we count these cards over here, we've got Pisces and Aquarius. Alright. How will you feel about the people you meet this month? You might be a little bit let down. They might not be exactly the type you're after. It's the Four of Cups here. Could be a bit bored. You got you had high hopes, and you're like, oh, I hope this sexy person turns up, and then some guy not exactly what you're looking for rolls up around the corner. But don't judge a book by its cover. It could be something great underneath there. But yeah, you're preparing to move on forwards, expansion, success. You're moving towards success. So yeah, because there's truth's coming out. Something deception recognized. It's the Moon in reverse. So something's coming out. And what's the outcome? Alright, you might be playing up a bit too much. The outcome, you might be going to excess. Could be drinking, could be also sex addiction, or just excess pleasure, disloyalty, rejection, some form of betrayal. This could be you doing that to someone else. You might, be so keen to start and putting your eggs in many baskets, and all of them come at once to try and get your attention, and you might be dating multiple people, which isn't wrong, but you haven't told them exactly what's going on. Some people might think that it's got the Two of Cups in reverse, but people might think it's an exclusive connection so far, but you haven't got to that area yet. So just communicate with your potentials. How are you going to meet these? There's a guy playing a keyboard, so it could mean many things. Could be through the internet, talking to someone, or it could be something from music, maybe like a class or something. It's also got candles here, but you've also got, okay, so definitely online, it seems like it. You've got the journalist here, so someone who might actually write about music journalist. It could be someone you meet online, or somewhere you comment on a certain page, and one of your friends or someone on your friends list who's also part of that group or whatever sees that their friend has commented, and they back you up, and that starts a conversation which could lead to a potential partner. Yeah, it's a lot of wish fulfillments, and possibly a night out in the city on the terps, drinking. Turpentine is kind of I don't know if that's an Australian thing or not, but yeah, drinking basically, and that could be the excess we're talking about. So you might find yourself in a position where someone feels quite strong for you. There's also the dancer here, so you might go out to a nightclub or maybe a strip club, depending on everything, I guess. But yeah, it's definitely something in the city. You're going to meet someone online through commenting, communicating through keyboard, or it could be someone who's a music journalist or someone who's involved in music and whatever's. Alright, you make it fit for you. Just to show you the photos, we've got the stripper, we've got star card, so in the city there with the drinks on the ground. You've got the journalist, so like some guy online, speaking something political or something like that, and then we got the keyboard with the computer in the background there. So yeah, anyway, let's move on to what what needs to be done to attract the perfect partner for Sagittarius in this month. Alright, about 7 minutes. Alright, cool. Alright, what have we got? I should have fixed up my hair. I just went out and did some stuff and decided to do this reading off the whim. Anyway, didn't even turn the fan on properly. Alright. Okay, logic, power, heart of the matter, insight, clarity. So just, if you try to ignore any lies, okay, let me put this in other words. It's got to be factual about what you're thinking. So if you're not lying to yourself, that's good. But yeah, you just got to double check everything, that you make sure you're not lying to yourself about something, or you have a belief that's possibly an illusion. But other than that, it's the Ace of Swords here. So it's basically logic, power, heart of the matter, insight, clarity, breakthrough, ideas. So this is what you need to change. You got the King of Cups, so maybe act a bit wise with your emotions. Also remember that you're playing with other people's emotions when you're dealing, when you're doing this stuff. So just be gentle with everyone. If you're stringing someone along, make sure they know. Or if, it's not wrong to date multiple people, but maybe just let them know that they're not the only one, and most of the time they'll be cool with that if they know from the start. And just don't be realistic about what you're trying to achieve in the arena of love. Just be realistic. You can't really be all praying for I don't know who's attractive these days, like some good-looking guy, and a certain type of person who's not actually a real person. It's just an idea that's sold on movies and such. They don't exactly exist. Like Brad Pitt, if you read the news, Brad Pitt wasn't exactly the greatest person to have around the house. This is all alleged, right? But so I think Angelina Jolie's is pretty upset with him. I read that in the news somewhere. Anyway, so just be realistic. Once you apply these, what will the outcome be? Alright. Yeah, just sorry, let me try that again. What's the outcome if you apply all these? Oh, well, you'll get rid of your insecurities, and also you'll stop the manipulation in your life. Something's going on in that situation. Maybe because you're punching high. I'm not saying to lower your standards, but maybe because you've been attracting certain types of women, that leads to or men, that leads to manipulation on your side, like getting manipulated or used. Yeah, and like when you go for those relationships, they're not really going to last forever unless you've got a massive bank account, something like that. It's not real, so you want to go for something real. It's nice to have a good-looking partner, but it's even better to have a good-looking partner that actually cares for you. So we'll carry on. Let's go from Aries to Pisces. Aries to Pisces, how they feel about Sagittarius. So people you're dealing with could be an ex, it could be a current partner, it could be someone that you're contemplating asking out. You just want to see how they feel about you. Alright, Aries, how do they feel about Sagittarius? You're a bit quiet, it's maybe a bit shy around them. You've had a few arguments and you've probably been a bit quiet since then. There's Queen of Cups here. They do have emotions for you. Kind and good-natured, compassionate, calm, repetitive embodiment. Be open to receive and healing and nurturing that you need. So maybe you just got to be a little bit more open with people. Let people know how they stand. We're talking about Aries here. So if it's a current partner, you might need to just open up to where you both stand. They feel a bit defeated by something. You might have had problems in the past, or if it's an ex. There's definitely confusion. It'd be probably worthwhile sitting down and getting on the same page. And what's up? So yeah, probably best to get on the same page as everything. Do I look 7 hours older? Sorry, I had something come up there. Anyway, so this is Sagittarius dealing with Aries, I believe. Yeah, you're going to get strength from this in the end. It's going to be a stronger connection. Let's just clarify this Chariot in reverse. Alright, so something unorthodox, non-traditional has led to your Aries feeling like that there's something unsuccessful about it. Maybe they feel like it's not as exclusive as it should be. But anyway, we'll get some situation cards on that real quick. What's with this unorthodox? So, lessons learned, completion, and there's Anchor's grip. So someone wants to lock this down as a exclusive relationship. Alright, let's go for some messages. Alright, do you even see me that way? And I want to get you drunk. This has come up before in a few other readings. I'd like to give a warning that it sounds very nice, but also if it's someone that necessarily is trying to prey on someone when they're in a vulnerable state, something to watch out for. But it could be a nice thing if circumstances are correct. Alright, let's move on to Taurus. How does Taurus feel about their Sagittarius? How does Taurus feel about their Sagittarius? They're waiting for something. There is this slight hesitation. There's rest, ease, restoration. So they're waiting for probably something to ease up, get a bit easier in this connection. There is a sense of abundance to be had with your Taurus, or that's how they feel about you, but there are some hopes that have been unfulfilled, and there's some disappointment from the angle of your Taurus. The outcome for this month is teamwork, so working together it's Three of Pentacles, but that's going to be creativity, realization, influence, common goals. You're going to be sharing common goals, you're going to be working towards goals together, and it's going to succeed that way. If you can get it to work that way, you will overcome these unfulfilled desires, or unfulfilled hopes, I should say. But we've got the World card on the bottom of the deck, which shows accomplishment and success. So teamwork makes the dream work with you and Taurus this month. Don't think I need to clarify anything there. We'll go for some messages from Taurus. I want to get you drunk came out again, but I worry about us a lot. And have I lost everything? Alright, let's move on to Gemini. Sagittarius dealing with Gemini. Ooh. Jeez, that was a bit off. Sorry, I'll try that again. Gemini. Sagittarius dealing with Gemini. Ooh. Okay. What's the outcome? Alright, well, it starts off with the King of Swords in reverse. So that's plotting, ruthlessness, severe, harsh manipulation. And there's also the Two of Swords, which is like stalling, indecision, strength through suffering, strength through suffering. Peace restored, stalemate. Okay, so this is how Gemini is seeing you. They are an air sign, and there's two swords, which could be indicating just them in their own element. But there is a Queen of Wand here. You being a fire sign, could be representing you, but it's actually from their angle, so we won't count it like that. But it's warmth, passion, enthusiasm. So they do have warmth and passion for this, and they're willing to find the inspiration to take action. This is the outcome, which would be preparation, planning. So there's plans for the future. It doesn't look like I need to clarify anything. I'll do a tarot first before I get to the situation. We don't want to unlock some third-party stuff just off that. We want to get a bit more clarification before we get there. Okay, it's a bit of justice. So the King of Swords is something to do with justice. So it could be karma being paid. So they're seeing you as being plotting or harsh, but you might have had to be harsh with your Gemini for a reason, to set your boundaries, and it's actually a justice. That's why that's happened. You can bend that any way you want, but it was because of someone needing that lesson. But the outcome is moving towards making preparation and moving towards a goal together. Maybe let's just clarify that, just to see where you're moving towards. Planning, which is freedom to choose, self-created boundaries, new perspective, external limitations. Yeah, and that would lead to King of Pentacles, which is like realistic, solid, good character, intelligence. So yeah, it's doing well with Gemini. Some lessons had to be learnt, possibly on their half, about your boundaries, and it's going to lead to a more secure relationship. Don't need to worry about any clarifiers with the situation there. We'll go to the Hermit messages from Gemini to their Sagittarian, and is be more selfish, and I'm absolutely in love with you. I thought it was looking pretty good with your Gemini there. Alright, so let's move on to Cancer. Alright, Cancer dealing with Sagittarius. Let's just get rid of these. Alright. Right, Sagittarius dealing with Cancer. Alright, there's a bit of dishonesty and betrayal feeling from your Cancer towards you. Like they're feeling like either you've betrayed them, or maybe they're a bit worried about some of the betrayals they've done towards you. It doesn't have to be a betrayal, it could just be a strategy. But like they're being strategic about how they deal with you, but it could also be some dishonesty in which they're trying to hide. We'll get some more cards to see if we need to clarify more. We've got the Lovers in reverse, which is frustration, separation, failure to meet the test, avoidance of choice, and overcommitment. Alright, so maybe there's some communication and fast decisions coming in soon. We've got the Eight of Wands. Okay, they're not leaving you, but if it's a new connection, I have a sense that they're not being 100% honest with you with what they had in the past. Maybe they're still talking to someone. They're trying to move forward with you. They're going to make a quick decision to possibly move forward with you. If it's a connection that you've already established, it could be strategy or low self-esteem, which has led to a disunion of some sort, a separation, an argument. But there's going to be communication. It's going to come in quickly. It's going to be fast decisions, and that's going to lead to you guys continuing on. That's the Eight of Cups in reverse. So that's temporary success, searching for riches, drifting, withdrawal, numbness. So it's definitely some clarifications needed for this. Can we get the Eight of Cups, the outcome, clarified, please? So Queen of Cups, that's going to be protective. They're protective of or you are protective of this connection. You're willing to overcome some obstacles. You're going to have this conversation with your Cancer. Cancer had a pretty wild read. I went for 50-something minutes. Anyway, you're protective, it seems, of this connection with Cancer, because you've got this Queen of Cups, and there's 1111 on the bottom of the deck, which is the Four of Wands. So that's celebration, stability. So once you overcome this problem with them, we'll get some situation cards out. It looks like you're going to overcome this problem, but what is the problem? What's the Seven of Swords here indicating? Focus is on you, eyes for you, fascinated watching. So if it's a new relationship, it's unconditional love, genuine love. So they might have another partner that they're leaving for you, or if that's not the case, they're strategizing how to make this work out. They're going to come in with communication to end the separation. There's really not much else to be said here. We'll get some hermit messages for you. Alright. What does Cancer want to let Sagittarius know? I dream about you a lot, too much. And I hope you'll wait for me. So yeah, they've got something they need to fix in order for this relationship to be gung-ho or to be in the public spotlight. Maybe there's a few things they haven't. If it's a new relationship, they might have someone they need to give closure to before they can become public, or maybe they just want to be quiet at the start, but they'll explain themselves. They're going to have this communication. It's going to put you all on the same page, looking good. Alright, let's go to Leo, Sagittarius dealing with the Leo. Sag dealing with the Leo. Queen of Swords, so that's intelligent, quick, complexity, grateful, observant, perspective. This is how they're coming across to you. There's a force, gaiety, inflexible, chaos, imbalance, overwhelmed. So someone's feeling overwhelmed, probably by how fast this connection is. If it's a new relationship, maybe it's coming together quite quickly. I know fire signs tend to move quickly. But yeah, someone's feeling a little bit overwhelmed by this. Yeah, because there's strife arising from vanity and cynicism, independence, unforgiveness. Alright, we're going to have to clarify that, but we'll go to the outcome. Outcome is the Ace of Pentacles. So if this is a new relationship, it does have potential. Has prosperity written all over it, but it's also, if it's an established relationship, it's possibly someone's had a bit of problems juggling work or juggling something. It could be, doesn't have to be people, but it could just be work and relationship or some other obligations which they have, and that's bringing in some issues, and possibly someone's upset because of attention to other people. Yeah, someone's feeling a sense of loss, self-pity, so it could be, they're just jealous of you spending time with other people. There's disappointment, disillusionment, fear of risk, so they're fearing it, they're putting something in their head. This could be your Leo just sabotaging things through paranoia. We'll get some situation cards just to clarify. What's the sense of loss connected to? What's the sense of loss connected to? Something to do with children, young childhood, playful. So yeah, maybe you've got a commitment with children, previous relationship, and your new partner is... This is not going to resonate for everyone, obviously, but this is just maybe what's going on for someone. Their partner's a bit jealous of the time you're spending with possibly your ex and your children from your ex-partner. But it's bringing some issues aboard. Might want to have a chat to let them know where they stand and how things are going to be. What is the messages towards Leo? Well, from Leo wants to give to Sagittarius. I worry about us a lot. It's come up again. And they are waiting for you. So, okay. Alright, I'm just going to continue on. Sorry. I've had a big, since you probably would have noticed this was a daylight and now it's dark as. It's been 7 hours since I started this video. I had to run away and do some stuff. Anyway, quite tired now. Alright, so let's go. Virgo, dealing with Sagittarius. Virgo, dealing with Sagittarius. Alright, Virgo dealing with Sagittarius. Alright. It's a strange one here. Okay, we're going to start off with Four of Swords in reverse. This is how Virgo is seeing Sagittarius. So we've got continuing despite dire stress, laziness, exhaustion. So they might just be burnt out, right? They have this passion for you. It's a new sense of passion. So it seems like it could be a new relationship. It seems like a singles read to me, and possibly a little bit of new connections. But anyway, we've got will to create, energy, inspiration, creation, force, strength, gain. Alright? And then we've got the Ace of Cups in reverse. So that's repressed emotions. So we've got continuing from desired stress, laziness and exhaustion, burnt out, but they're willing to start. But there's repressed emotions, blocked logic, emotionally overwhelmed, burnt out again. The outcome is disempowerment, fears, doubts, uncontrolled thoughts. So someone's in their head. Hopefully it's something that can be rectified. It's not, something. But the outcome, like on the bottom of the deck, this is the outcome, but on the bottom of the deck we had precision, articulate, truthful. So maybe if you've noticed someone is stressed out, burnt out, and they're making some weird stuff, mental health is, everyone goes through a stage of, having some issues with their mental health throughout their life, like multiple times. Don't worry. You're not a bad person for needing to heal. Everyone has to heal every now and then. So if you can help them heal, that's something you need to do. But if it's you that might be in your head overthinking things, try and take time out for a bit. It might be worth getting some rest. Seems like they're burnt out, and if they're burnt out, it's possibly you are too, because relationships kind of work that way. Unless someone's so on a different planet, they're not noticing their partner being exhausted. It seems like you're blocked, but you still can take a step. That's the Eight of Swords. So it seems like you're blocked, but you can still take a step. So you might be also putting up mental barriers, or they are, about this connection. What can we do to help this connection, Virgo? Yeah, just do something more traditional and share some more time with them. Giving, receiving, fairness, justice. We've got the Six of Pentacles here, and we've also got the Hierophant, which is teachings, education, divine wisdom, tradition, kindness. Could be maybe taking things a bit more official in the future. Showing that maybe it's basically rewarding them for, or rewarding yourselves for what stage you're at. You might need to reevaluate, be a bit more giving to your partner, and also pat yourselves on the back for overcoming something. You guys are burnt out for a reason. So hopefully that's over and done with, and you guys can move on to better things next month. But what is the message for Virgo? I worry about us a lot, and I need more time. So they need time to recover and heal. It's pretty standard stuff, but they're also a very jealous person, which could have led to this burnout. Yeah, let's move on. Libra, what have you got to say? What has Libra got to say to Sagittarius? Sorry, I'm really tired. I'm going to have to speed through this as quick as possible. Not rush it, but I'm going to try and do this quickly, because by the time we get to Pisces, I'm probably going to be, you know. Alright, so Libra, dealing with Sagittarius. Alright. Libra's feeling pretty good. They're celebrating, support. They feel like they get sharing connection and a supporting connection. The celebrations is problem resolution. You guys can overcome problems together. There's gladness. You guys are great. You've got gratitude for each other. There's friendship and societies. You might share the same friends, or you've introduced them to your friends and vice versa. So you guys have accumulated more friends just because of each other. But there is the Chariot in reverse, which is unsuccessful defeat. So something's going to happen, or something. This is from the view of your Libra. Alright. Okay, something bad's going to happen here. This is from their point of angle. They're feeling like it might be evil-minded, cruel, bigoted, hurried, careless. And so they think you might just be careless. Let's just go with that. They're feeling unsuccessful because of something that you're a little careless about. You're not putting 100% focus on all things. They're coming across going, why don't they understand that the necessity to make sure the doors are locked? Something like that. Which is bringing stress in for no reason. It seems like you guys need to get out there and dust off your, dust off the shoulders, get out, put some tiger balm on your sores, loosen up. You need to get out and stretch, because if you're worrying about little things like that, yeah, something needs to change. You might need some time apart, but not separation, but just a couple of days where you go out and do stuff with other people. Because time apart does make the heart grow fonder. Jane Fonda, I don't know why I said that. Hey, rest, ease, restoration, respite, recharge, reflection, abundance. Alright, this is your outcome. So you need to get rest. You need to ease up, gain some restoration, respite, all these R words, recharge, and that will lead to abundance. Okay. Yeah, they're still very fond of you and very passionate. They want to make this happen, but there's just some little niggles on the way. Something's nagging at them, and like just these little knots in the line that need to be ironed out. So it's just the little things you need to fix. It seems to be like it might be sharing too much close. Okay, there is on the bottom of the deck here the moon in reverse, which is showing deception recognized, but in clarity presented. So something's coming out. We're going to get the situation cards out just to really understand what's going on here. What's with the moon in reverse? So meditation, clearing space, removing negativity. So yeah, just freshening up the relationship by getting out, changing the scenery, changing something, and possibly this is not for all, but there was a third party involved. It could be some lessons learnt, which is brought on that that carelessness issue. So maybe that's something for you. And that's also that Three of Cups at the start. So maybe there's someone, a third party. Doesn't have to be a romantic third party. It could be someone like a mother or something like that, an extended part of someone's family that stuck their nose in or is involved somehow. That's bringing some disharmony to the actual connection here. That's probably what's going on. I just dream and wish for everything. And yes. Alright, let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio dealing with Sagittarius. What does Scorpio need? How does Scorpio feel about their Sagittarius right now for the next month? Can we have an outcome for that as well? Scorpio dealing with Sagittarius. Well, there's gentleness, reflective, self-exploration, intuition strong. This is how they feel about you. There are a Page of Cups here. There's also a Page of Pentacles in reverse, so that's also wasteful. So unrealistic. So they're coming at you with sweetness and gentle, and you might be coming across a little irresponsible, unrealistic, and a bit greedy. What else? Yeah, there's unfulfilled hopes. Maybe that's someone's not pulling the weight, or they're feeling a little bit stressed out because some arguments about, hey, why aren't you getting this? Aren't you clever enough to understand this? And that's actually kind of preventing someone from easing and feeling comfortable to let their mind do that stuff. Outcome is, wounded soldier. At the bottom of the deck we've got Two of Wands, which is believe in your own personal power. Someone's been a little bit negative here to the other partner. I'm not going to take sides here. If that rings for you, let it apply to you. You need to be more gentle with your partner if you're coming across a little bit greedy or selfish or whatever. They're wanting to, they do have the Page of Cups, which some people say is mental illness, but doesn't always have to mean that. But it could just be their intuition, their kind, sweetness, great gentleness, reflective, where the Pentacles is wasteful, dissipation of ideas, unrealistic, blocked, inactive, distracted, irresponsible, and greed. And then we've got the Star in reverse, so unfulfilled hopes, disappointment, pessimism, doubt, despair. Outcome, Nine of Wands, which is courage, persistence, strength, unshakable force, great success. So someone's going to have to go through the wars here, or they feel like they already have, or they're doing it right now, but they love you. Like, this connection means a lot to them. They're sticking around. This could be you loving them, and you've gone through hell to keep this going to the stage of the Two of Pentacles, which is believe in your own personal power, justice, boldness, decisions, planning, and the first steps to the new direction in which you're taking this relationship. Not going to clarify anything. Let's go to messages. I miss you, do you? And I know you from somewhere. I hope so, because you're in the reading. Alright. Sagittarius dealing with Sagittarius. Sagittarius dealing with Sagittarius. 3 cards for how they feel. Alright, they've got the Nine of Wands. So that's energy, passion, adventure, generous, courage. There's some nostalgia, memories, healings. If this is a partner, just be careful of the exes talking to them. There might be something to look out for. But if that's not the case, you might know them from the past, and if it's a new connection, You just might know from the past, and they've now got some new. They're moving on their emotions towards you, their passion towards you. There's a lack of empathy, but they're worried about how they're going to come across with their proposals towards you, and what is the outcome. The outcome is failure to give to oneself, lack of sacrifice, indecision, fractured action. Alright. Bottom of the deck is 10 of Cups, which represents family and lasting success, happiness, belonging, home, feeling blessed. Might be a little bit indecisive when it comes to this person, but you do have great potential, so you might be indecisive about taking this to the next level or accepting their proposal. They did say that it's going to have failure to give to oneself, so make sure that you're getting a fair deal when you come to arrangements with a new relationship or an old relationship come back together. Let's get some meanings. I imagine you naked, and I dream about you a lot too much. Again, interesting. This one wanted to come out. You are my everything. So it seems like an ex has come to a conclusion that they've stuffed up in the past and they want to bring this back. Or if that's not the case, they're moving on their passions towards you. They're a bit worried about being rejected. And that's leading to some indecisiveness, so it might be a bit awkward around you. Alright, let's move on. Capricorn. Sagittarius dealing with Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to let Sagittarius know? They're feeling a bit frustrated and defensive towards you, a bit anxious. There's definitely, they feel like you're their partner. There's balance and attraction and partnership, harmony, mirth, equality, balance, choice, duality, settled energy. And they feel like they can relax around you. So they're a bit defensive and anxious at the moment. They do respect the union, and they have gratitude for this union. They see what it does. It actually helps them lower their burden. So it seems like you're a perfect partner for this person, or Capricorn. What do we want? Alright. What's the outcome? Okay, so yeah, there's healing, possibly to do with this stuff that's happened in the past, and also healing them from their burdens. It could be something that happened in the past. Don't think I need to get any clarification on that. Let's do I am manifesting you. You are my everything. Alright. Aquarius. How does Aquarius feel about their Sagittarius? How does Aquarius feel about their Sagittarius? They're moving on. Sorry. They're moving without thinking here. They're a bit hasty. They might be withdrawing for some reason. Because due to laziness or dependency, a lack of concentration, a lack of inspiration. It could also indicate maybe that they're not 100% healthy at the moment. It could also be sexual health, so maybe a UTI or something. That's probably why, if you're in a new relationship with someone, they might be avoiding you because they have something to take care of. Precision, articulate, truthful, so they will tell you, or they feel that that's you're truthful, so they can be truthful for you and have a secret kept. There is a disaster coming. It's not the Tower, it's the Ace of Swords, sorry, in reverse. So it's tyranny, disaster, self-destruction, chaos, weakness, lack of clarity. So they see you as being truthful, but the end result for the month is lack of clarity. We're going to clarify this, obviously. So yeah, someone's not changing their habits. There's a bit of stagnation, sameness, forced change, and there's independence, a Nine of Pentacles. So they need to worry about their self-care. Someone here this could be something to do with the health, could be sexual health, so just be careful. Someone needs to take care of something, they need to heal, they need to be on their own, because it seems like it might be too embarrassing, or they've done something here. We're going to clarify this. Oh dear. Alright. Can we clarify this Empress in reverse, please? It's a spiritual awakening they're going through. It doesn't have to necessarily be health, it could just be maturing. What's the death? There's a bit of gossip, that's petty jealousy and envy. And there might be some forbidden love. Alright. Anything else coming in here? Is there entrapment or STD or anything? Waves, emotions coming and going. There's a sense of sad and broken and feeling alone. Yeah, they need time alone because they've done something here, and it's hampered on their health. It's done something to the health. Could be sexual health, could just be mental health, could just be health in general. Maybe they're just going through a flu because they went out with someone. Doesn't have to be a romantic thing, but they could have just need time to themselves apparently. Alright, what's the messages that Aquarius wants to tell Sagittarius? They took some wrongful advice. And they're at 0, I'm ready. So maybe they're ready to talk. We'll see. Alright, Pisces, last one. How does Pisces feel about the Sagittarius? How does Pisces feel about the Sagittarius? Ooh, okay, nice. That's the very nice. We've got Star card upright. We've got the World in reverse, and then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So let's just go through. This is how they feel about you. We'll just rattle off the cards. Opportunities, renewal, faith, hope, healing, rejuvenation, unexpected help, failure, imperfection, lack of fulfillment, unfinished. Something needs to be might have been avoided for a while. Needs to be taken care of. It's the only thing that's looking bad in this, on their opinion or view. There's also the Queen of Pentacles. So focus on your home, family, and success and abundance. So maybe someone, if it's an established relationship and you have a family together, they want you to come back and value the family a bit more, or just make them feel special. What's the outcome for this month for Pisces and Sagittarius? Is getting over that previous hurt, which is release, optimism, forgiveness, alienation, distraction, recovery. So there's recovery coming, because there's a bit of self-limiting doubts that's ruining this perfect read here. Yeah, it's the only thing that's stopping you. It's this World in reverse, so that's failure, imperfection, lack of fulfillment, unfinished, emptiness, grief of a missed opportunity. Let's clarify this. Clarify the World in reverse, please. Came out with the Chariot in reverse, which is failure as well. Something happened here. We've got the Nine of Swords, we can go with that. So patience, unselfishness, timid, control, decisions made, finding help. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. What is this World and 9 in reverse? World in reverse and 9 in reverse. So someone's avoiding and running away from something. They need to face something to really make this connection work. And it seems like it will be taken care of, because the end of it is the 3 of Swords in reverse, which is release, optimism, forgiveness. And it's going to be a meeting with 2 or more people discussing and planning something. It might be an intervention or of sorts to help get this problem over and done with. There's been a problem that's been avoided so much it's turned into a monster. Alright, and we've also got pop-up, spontaneous, unexpected, surprise visit. Alright, so that's your Pisces. So they need to, or you need to, jump a hurdle which you've been avoiding. And it seems like that's going to happen this month, and the outcome is moving on from that and acceptance. Now, messages from Pisces to their Sagittarius. What do they want to tell you? Your family won't like me. Maybe it's what they're avoiding. Avoiding meeting your family or something. And do you think about me too? Alright. Very sorry that there was a weird video. I've been doing a lot of them lately. I'll catch up with my sleep, which I'm starting to do. I had 8 months of terrible sleep, and it's just started to kick in, and then today I had to run off. That's why to you it was nothing, but it was actually 7 hours difference, and 7 hours and like 4 minutes before I started this second part. Anyway, enough of that. Thank you for watching Sagittarius. I'll see you guys next time.